Hi, this is Lisa Rangel with Chameleon Resumes, the premier executive resume writing company. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about 2 LinkedIn strategies for you to use to land a job in 2022. Now, it's not far away, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm still in 2020, to be honest, right? Because the last 2 years have been a little bit of a blur. But 2022 is, just less than 3 months away. And if you had a goal to land a new job in 2021, you're running out of time, my friends. So let's do this. I'm going to give you 2 strategies that you can use when using LinkedIn, so this way you can land a job before the end of this year. First, and this is the one that everyone is usually pretty good at, but I'm going to mention it obviously just so we can cover it. The first is you want to have an attraction plan. And by attraction plan, optimizing your profile, making sure that you are in the right groups, not so much because groups are helpful, no dig there to LinkedIn groups, but because it expands your network and to make sure that you're connected to people in your industry, in your profession, in the geographic areas that you want to be in. So that's essentially your attraction plan, because when you are properly optimized and in the right networks and with the proper connections, you're going to then start to come up in searches more readily of hiring managers and recruiters that are looking for people like you. So you want to make sure that you do have an attraction plan in place. So this way, and you need to be deliberate about being attractive and being found. You need to be deliberate about that. That is not a passive strategy, despite it sounding like a passive strategy. And then the second strategy for you to have in place so you can land a job using LinkedIn by 2022 is a promotion strategy. Now, this is the one that most people are a little uncomfortable with, but you need to be able to promote yourself. You need to have outreach. So by promotion, I don't necessarily mean, where you're screaming from the mountaintops, hey, look at me, in an unstrategic, kind of like flailing kind of manner. That's not the point here. The point is to assess where you want to go. What types of jobs do you want to land? Who are the decision makers for those types of jobs? Where do they reside? Online, in person? Is it networking events? Is it certain online groups? Is it, following them on, so you want to make sure that you have an idea of where you want to go, and now start to find the decision makers of those particular jobs that you want, and then start looking at how you can reach out to people that you know, as well as people in your second, third, fourth degree connection groups. So this way you can start networking your way into the group and into those goals is my point. So you want to make sure that you are actively going after what you want. And while that may be uncomfortable for many, frankly, it's really the best way to get the best jobs. So, the ones that are advertised are typically, widely advertised. Everyone's applying to them. But, there's some that are advertised only in small pockets, only on a career website of the company and not necessarily on Indeed, or only at, maybe some of the college alumni sites of some of the recruiters and not necessarily widely promoted. So, you want to make sure that you, by networking with people, you're starting to access positions that may not be widely published, or, which has happened to me three times in my career, if you meet the right person and they see what talent you bring to the table and they see how awesome it is and how it can really make a difference in their organization, they may start to design a job around you that meets what you need, meets what they need, and then they will go get it and seek out the approval after the fact. So sometimes that process of approval can happen once they see the talent, and you can be obviously that talent, but that will only happen if you're reaching out to people, so look at what your goal is, look at where you want to work, the type of job you want to do, who is the hiring manager for those types of jobs, and now create a promotion plan to reach out to those individuals, whether it's reaching out to them directly, whether it's reaching out through your first, second, third degree, fourth degree networks, whether it's through association groups, whether it's through alumni groups, both college alumni as well as corporate alumni groups. There's so many different ways to reaching out to people. You need to know where you're going and who to reach out to in order to start that proactive promotion outreach plan. So that's the second strategy that you need to have, using LinkedIn in order to land your next job, ideally before 2022. So if you're looking for more instruction on how to do that, both the attraction and the promotion plans or strategies as part of your job landing plan to land a job before 2022, I'm going to ask you to attend my next training. The registration is down below in the description, and you'll be able to register for that. It's free, and this way you can learn some of the attraction points, some of the promotion points, as well as how to optimize your profile. So this way it's looking top notch when you engage in both of these strategies to start getting some action and some interviews going to land that next offer. So I look forward to seeing you on the training. Feel free to like this video if you like it. And if you find that somebody in your network is struggling with a job search, feel free to share this video with them. Hopefully it can help them as well. And, make sure you like our channel and to make sure you don't miss next week's video. And if you have a question or a comment, I knew I was forgetting something. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to comment below or send me an email at lr@chameleonresumes.com, because I read and reply to every email and every comment. So thank you so much for joining me today, and look forward to seeing you on the training, and make it a great day.